special to me. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here.
A week ago, David Connour got a second chance at life in return. The man who saved him got a new best friend. Good evening, I'm Chance Ticklin. Connour was helping build a house when he collapsed outside. Luckily, a former ICU nurse lives next door, and he jumped right into action. WCIA 3's Scarlett O'Hara sat down with him. Scarlett, they say stuff like this doesn't happen every day.
Former nurse Jordan Baird says if he hadn't walked outside when he did, Connour might not have survived.
If I wasn't there, he would have died. And that's the only difference, is that in a hospital, lots of people respond to codes. If in this situation, it was only me.
Former ICU nurse Jordan Baird was running late with 5 minutes to spare until he spotted a code blue just next door.
I walked over there, I could see Dave laying on the ground, and he wasn't breathing, really. He was taking like very few breaths.
He immediately recognized David Connour on the ground, a builder who had previously worked on his house. He checked for a pulse and couldn't feel one. Then, those 5 minutes turned into the difference between life and death. Baird gave him chest compressions until EMS showed up, then remained on the scene to help.
At that point in time, his heart wasn't restarting, so we got him on the stretcher, and they loaded him up in the ambulance. And I thought about him all night, but I didn't know how he did, and I didn't have anybody to call to check.
He wasn't sure if Connour made it until he showed up at his house to thank him.
My doorbell rang, and I opened the door. I wasn't expecting anybody, and they asked if I was the nurse that did CPR, and I said, yeah, that was me. They told me that he lived, and I was blown away.
It was kind of a scary feeling when you come to a couple days later in the hospital. How in the world did I get in here? What happened to me?
They both say that day created a bond that can never be broken.
I feel like I owe him so much, but he says I don't owe him nothing. Just me being alive was more than makes him happy. But I told him we'll always be friends, the best friends in the world.
They hope their story inspires people to learn CPR, because you never know when you might need to use it.
When you're doing that compression, it's essentially the heart pumping blood to the brain, to all the vital organs, and so that's the factor that absolutely saved his life.
You're awesome.
Yeah, so are you.
You're the man.
You're the man.
After his heart attack, Connour says he doesn't think he can continue working a strenuous construction job, especially in the heat. He doesn't know what he's going to do next. So Baird will be raising money to help cover his medical bills. If you'd like to donate, or if you want to learn more about CPR certification, you can find all those details over on our website, WCIA.com. Chance?
Scarlett, thank you.